2023. We all need money. We all trying to figure out how to make money, how to maintain money, and just how to grow. Me myself, I'm still learning about money. I'm still learning about stocks and trusts and everything like that. But right now, first thing I want to talk about. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, commenting, and subscribing as well. I appreciate all the new people. It looked like we got 10 subscribers, so thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for actually commenting and learning everything that we trying to teach people. An interesting topic. We really want to talk about financial education. We're gonna talk a little bit about NBA, a little bit about boxing, how the Cowboys beat the shit out the Vikings. It's a lot, but right now I think the first thing to talk about is financial education because it's 2023 and everybody gonna want some money. Everybody gonna need some money. So the best way that people can make passive incomes and different things that they can do with their money to invest. The thing that I'm doing with my money to invest at the moment is stocks and learning how to create an Etsy page. I'm gonna walk y'all through a couple of that, and then I have another video explaining more in detail. But the first thing that you want to know is how did I get into stocks? What I know about stocks? What could I teach you about stocks? The first thing that I want to say is it's not an overnight thing. It's not something that you can actually get rich quick. Well, you can if you learn how to do options, but right now, just focusing on stocks. I'll talk a little bit more about options later. How I got started in stocks was my friend T. He helped me out understanding charts and prices and algorithms and things like that. And after that, I kind of just took it upon myself to learn more and seek different patterns to win money successfully. Now I'm learning options, and options is the same thing as stocks, but it's different. I'm gonna get into all that. Just want to let you guys know what is a stock. Well, stocks is basically a share of a company. Let's just keep it simple for the first go around. Just a share of a company. So that means if this company have 100 shares and you decide to buy one share, you own 1% of that company. So you can buy, sell, hold on to that stock if you want to, and you will make money. But it's not a get rich quick game unless you play options. But we're going to talk about that as well. But stocks is definitely good. It's a common stock and it's a preferred stock. A common stock is just a regular stock that you want to trade, like Snapchat, TikTok, and stuff like that. Well, preferred stock is a stock, it's called a dividend. And a dividend is basically they're going to pay you quarterly a fixed percentage of whatever how many shares you're holding, and you'll get that in your account. So in order to basically buy stocks, you got to get a broker account. You got to make sure that you either have Webull, American Trade, or you can have Robinhood. The easier out the three, I would say Robinhood because basically it's user friendly. The graphics is kind of simple. You don't have to actually stress yourself. Webull is kind of a little bit difficult, but Webull offer paper trading. I'm gonna get into paper trading as well, so you can actually understand what is paper trading. But at the moment, I definitely say Robinhood if you're getting started. As I stated before, I got the link at the bottom, so all you gotta do is click. It's gonna have you sign up. You deposit you like $5, and you can actually get started making money. And they got cryptocurrency over there. Paper trading. Paper trading is basically the app Webull or American Trade give you $50,000 of fake money so you can trade and make sure that your skills that you learned, the patterns that you created, actually work and predict future price. The money is not yours, so even if you mess up all the money, the 50,000 go to zero. It's nobody's fault. It's fake money. but the whole lesson is you actually learn. So you won't waste all your money when you first get into stocks. Imagine if you spend 700 in stocks and you didn't do paper trading and you just say forget it. So and so told me this stock was gonna be good and this stock was gonna be good. So you bought these stocks, but then you lost all your money. You'll be kind of mad. So paper trading is basically using the app money. The most I got off paper trading was like 34,000. It's not my money, but I felt good and confident that I can actually do it on my own account. But when I go to my account, it get kind of risky because I'm kind of scared because I'm like, oh man, I done this with 34,000, but now I'm only playing with like $200, and I don't want to buy an option trade because I don't want to waste my $200. Options is definitely the same thing as stocks, but it's different. Option is basically buying a contract, which is 100 shares from an individual from a premium price. And say if you buy the option contract from this guy, he's selling it for $200. So basically, you betting a call or a put. A call is basically betting that a stock itself going to go up, and if you buy a put, that means that you're betting that the stock is going to go down. For example, Kanye West basically got dropped from Gap. We will buy a put because we know that the stocks will drop because Kanye West is no longer with the Gap. So a lot of times when we hear things that's in the media, wars or different topics, that can drive price down or prices up. A little bit about candlesticks because a lot of people get confused when they see candlesticks, charts. I don't want to go too deep into this, but I do want to explain and elaborate what is candlesticks. Candlesticks is nothing but a time of day, time of price chart. So when you see a candlestick chart, you see a red one and you see a green one. The red one means to be bearish, like a bear going down. That's how you know it's red because it's going down. And the green is bullish because bulls go up. That's like an easy way that you can always understand. I have a chart up and you can look at the candlestick talking about a red candlestick first. Well, at the top of the candlestick is the highest it was up for the day. And the lowest at the candlestick, the little point, is the lowest it ever went for the day. So at the top is basically where it opened at, and at the bottom line is where it closed at. The green candlestick, the top, the very, very top of the point is basically where the highest point it was that time of that day. A candlestick is a time of buying and selling. That's about it. You can change it from a 15-minute point to a 5-minute point, whatever you like on your chart, and you can actually see it. But you'll get more into it actually when you get the app and start looking and things like that. But at the green candlestick, the top of it, the highest part is basically the highest it have been up for that time period. And the bottom little point is the lowest it ever reached to that time period. And since it's a get open at the bottom, and this is just buying pressure going up from $5 to $7. And after the $7, that's where it closed at for the day. So it opened. So it went higher than what it was for the day to make it a green candle. If you got $4 in your pocket and someone gave you $1, you $5 up, right? So that was a green day. That was a good day. If you got $4 in your pocket and you had to give somebody $1 plus loan somebody 50 cents, you lost money. That's a red day. You see what I'm saying? If you think of it like that, it'll become more easier. And if anybody want to learn more about candlesticks and trading and patterns, just comment your email at the bottom and I'll personally send you a link for an ebook for those books. It's free. Everybody can tune in and just drop your link and we gonna send it to you. Definitely check out the stocks, man, and definitely make sure that you start an account. Like I said, you can start an account today with $5 so you can watch it grow. I know personally people who got money inside their account right now that's definitely over 5 to 6 figures of just stocks. Portfolio. Make sure you get a portfolio for Black Friday instead of going out to Walmart grabbing TVs and all this stuff that y'all need. You might get a course on sale for 50 or 70% off. I know Black Wall Street Trapper, he got a course right now for 70% off as well. Aristotle got a course for like 50% off. So it's a lot of big names that you can definitely check out on Instagram, and they can actually make you rich. All you got to do is just do the work, learn charts. You don't got to be hella smart. You don't got to be no rocket scientist. You don't got to know any technical. You don't got to go to school for this at all. It's something that you can pick up. You can do this while you work. People do this every day and still work a 9 to 5. A lot of people don't work a 9 to 5 because they learned how to do options. They learned the game. So you can do that too, but you just gotta focus. I'm trying myself, each one teach one. If you learn something that I don't know, let me know. If I know something that you don't know, I'll let you know. Simple as that. But on another note, there was a lot of good basketball games that came on today. Surprisingly, the Lakers won. They beat the Spurs. That was pretty crazy. It was a good game. I like everybody that actually that was participating on the Lakers this time. I forgot how many points LeBron went for, but AD he showed out pretty good. That was a pretty good game. Nets beat the Grizzlies. It messed up my ticket. I had some money on the Grizzlies. I didn't know the Nets was gonna win, but KD showed out. A lot of their bench was actually shooting shots that was unpredicted, so that was kind of crazy. And one of the favorite games of Sunday was definitely the Nuggets and the Mavs. The Nuggets literally won by 1 point. You should have seen how Luka looked, man. It was crazy. That game was definitely intense. It was a lot of different shots, a lot of different play call. Like I like the fourth quarter for sure because everybody was trying to shoot threes, but Luka was trying to shoot the threes, but he wasn't getting it. But he caught his rhythm. It was pretty dope watching both of them playing. I lost some money betting against Denver. Oh, shout out to the Raiders. They finally won. I know they was happy beating the Broncos. Everybody didn't know that they was gonna win. I didn't know they was gonna win, but they actually won. Shout out to the Raiders. That was a nice game. Yeah, I actually hold strong. Yeah, I didn't fuck up at the second half. That was pretty dope. Cowboys beat the shit out of the Vikings, 40-3. He couldn't even score a touchdown. The Cowboys defense was crazy. They had everything on lock. They was intercepting everything, catching fumbles. That game was crazy. The last NFL game that we're going to talk about is the Jets and the New York Giants. The Jets actually almost had it. Giants had ran for an 84-yard at 20 seconds left on the game, and it was over. It was crazy. That game was crazy. Everybody was talking about it. That was definitely one of the games. It was crazy. Now we're gonna talk about boxing. It looked like Shakur is not gonna fight Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz actually pulled out, and Shakur is fighting William Zepediah. I believe I said his name right, but he's undefeated as well. Somebody got to get that zero taken. We don't know who it is. Both of them pretty good. I still lean a little bit towards Shakur. I don't really see nobody beating him his size. I really want to see him and Devin Haney fight, but Williams Abadiah is definitely dope. He's undefeated, so let's get that fight on. Tank is actually fighting Hector Luis on January the 7th. I want to see that fight. Hector is pretty good as well. He's undefeated. He's a champion. He's rising. Tank, he's a champion. He don't have nothing to prove, but he's waiting on Ryan, so definitely take the warm up. I don't believe that this fight is gonna go the distance. I see Tank under 10 rounds. That's how I call it. But I do want to let you know that Hector is not no pushover. He's going to definitely give Tank a run for his money. The last fight that we're going to talk about is Wilder and Andy Ruiz. They're going to fight Cinco de Mayo. That fight going to be pretty dope. I don't think that that's going to go the distance because both of them is power hitters. But I do believe that Wilder might get him under the 6th round for sure. That fight gonna be definitely good. But Andy is not no punk. He's definitely been proven a couple times. A lot of stamina he been having. He's pretty big, but he lost his weight. So I definitely want to see what he got coming for the next couple months. Fighting the people that they supposed to fight because everybody want to see Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, Tank, Ryan Garcia, whoever win that, fight Devin. I want to see everything match up. Shakur, same thing as Keyshawn Johnson because he's nice right now. Boots real nice right now. Gary Russell, he real nice right now. They got Frank Sanchez. He's a Cuban fighter. He's a heavyweight. He's really nice right now. It's a lot of people, man. So boxing is definitely like it's becoming my second nature. I used to always love it, grew up around it. My big cousin boxed, all my little cousin boxed, Golden Gloves, all of them lethal. Shout out to Corey, Kristen, Butch, the whole Greg family. Support y'all 100%. They're gonna be big one day. Watch out for the Gregs. I'm telling you, watch out. A couple last tips that I want to leave with y'all before we end this podcast. I hope y'all learned some knowledge. If y'all ever need something, just reach back out to me. I'm always here. We suffer more in our imagination than our reality. Most important conversation you'll ever have in your life is the one with yourself. A negative mind will not produce positive results. Episode 2, thank y'all for tuning in with me. As my mama always say, don't get lost in the sauce. It's been a pleasure. Your host, Be Easy Will. Thank y'all for tuning in.